Hey guys, Shadow here. I'm going to talk about the Laserlyte laser training target. Basically, what this does is that if you have a laser training tool, it will display where your shots are going. Pretty straightforward design, but it's pretty pricey at about $140. Laserlyte sells these little lasers that will actually go into your actual gun, so you use your actual gun for the training, but I find that pretty much a pain, so I use the next level training laser pistol, which pretty much replicates the Glock. Now, although the Laserlyte laser target works pretty much as advertised, it's kind of too basic. For example, you have this huge on-off switch. Problem is, if you forget to turn it off, there's no like standby light or anything of that nature that will show when it is on or when it is off. So you really have to pay attention. Kind of a pain. But when it is on, you shoot it. Hit the display button, it will show where all those lasers hit. And then you hit the reset, and it will reset it, and then you can start shooting all over again. Now, as you can see, there's just LEDs behind the target. So if you're shooting pretty much in the same spot, you're only going to have that one LED show up for multiple shots. But it gets the point across about where you're shooting and how you're doing with your practice. Now, although this is a great training tool if you're doing a lot of dry firing practice with a laser pistol, there are just a lot of horrible things about this. One, it's just really cheaply made. The thing about this is that it's basically a book, and you stand it up somewhere, it's really easy to tip over. Now it's pretty sturdy, it's not going to break it or anything, but once I open this thing up, I'll show you why that becomes a problem. So I took the time to open it up. It's got 6 screws on the back. It's kind of a pain in the ass to open up. If you notice, I have some tape over the batteries here, and that's because there's nothing really else to hold the batteries in. So if it falls over, the batteries pop out, and it takes about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to unscrew everything, put the batteries back in, and screw it all up. It's got a very basic circuit board here on the back. It's just a very basic design. Laserlyte's probably a new company. They really don't have any, good production lines or anything, but it's just really cheaply made. They could have easily just created a battery door in the back that pops open to put your batteries in, instead of having this open area with space where the batteries can pop out really easily. Or they could have just had some sort of pop design where the back pops out with little tabs or something instead of having these 6 screws, which takes forever. Well, they just basically didn't think this design through. Now it works, but it's just not a good execution. As far as standing up, they give you these 2 little things, which I guess makes it stand up, but it's only a couple inches thick, so it is top heavy and it will fall over. They could have definitely put some better feet on the thing. Also, I would have liked to seen some sort of hanging device, so I could hang this on a wall in my shooting room and then not have to worry about setting up and just hang it on the wall and turn it on and off. And then it would be it'd definitely use that. Also, the design is just really basic. It would have been nice if they had different modes, had a timer integrated in it or something, have a mode where every time you shoot it automatically displays, be able to switch through these things and do different drills on it. But pretty much all it does is this, which if you have a SIRT pistol or some sort of laser training device and you do dry firing practice every day, then yeah, it becomes pretty nice. But if you're not really serious about training with a firearm, then save your $140.